First of all, please excuse my crow voice. It's my rhinitis. It has been bugging me in recent weeks, but nothing I can do but wait. My orchids are still in the house. Only my Dendrobium nobile have been moved outside. Lovely day today though, sunny, a bit too windy for my liking, but a minimum of 12 Celsius, which is equal to about 54 Fahrenheit, which is pretty good. However, a drop in night temperatures is to be expected in the next days, so nothing should be changed yet. It's early morning. It's watering time for orchids still living, the ones still living on the storage laundry room. Inside here, 17 Celsius right now. That is close to 63 Fahrenheit and 70% humidity. Not bad at all. I always start by watering my Ascocentrum ampullaceum. I water him every day for about half an hour or a little bit more. I love to see him drink, and I love all the bubbles that he makes. See the bubbles rushing to the surface of the water? The condensation you can see on the walls of the vase is due to the fact that I use tepid water, which is slightly warmer than the glass. Therefore, the condensation and vapor you can see. I water this plant every day and feed every other day. I have been feeding all winter at low levels, between 80 and 100 ppm, but now I am watering with feed at 180 ppm. With the longer daily hours, this plant will need more feed to support the growth of new roots and leaves. And also this plant is growing to spikes. See them over there on each side of the middle fan? I love the fact that the spikes on this vivacious orchid will come from below, giving the plant a great balance. Let me show you now for the last time the blooms of my SLC Doris and Byron. The blooms are going over. They seem to be the first blooming on this plant. I hope the next blooms will open wider, but even so, I like these colors. And the blooms on Phalaenopsis Sweet Memory Leodoro are as beautiful as ever. Since I brought it home, the 2 blooms it had on it faded, and it had 3 other blooms. 2 have opened, and are the ones you are seeing, and the third one, a smaller one, blasted. These 2 big falls, they are no ID, and they are in bud, and they have been in bud for ages. They keep swelling and swelling, and they seem to be about to burst anytime, but they are so incredibly slow. The way it goes, these blooms might open in a few days or in a few weeks. Well, as long as they finally open, it's okay. I'm now watering and feeding those big falls. It's the same regime as with the Vendations Ascocentro. I love those bubbles. I actually see the plants taking large gulps of feed and water. Isn't that cute? All my falls were in water throughout last summer and mostly did very well. Although, funny thing, some seemed to resist the water. The roots would grow opposite from the water, as if they wanted to escape from it. I did not think much about it then. I'm thinking about it now. Then I was worried about keeping them during the winter, and I was worried about the extra humidity having them in water would do in the house. I think I was wrong, but I have 70% humidity this morning, as you saw, and most of the time I have between 50 and 60%. I was also afraid that water, having the orchids in water in winter would bring more humidity. I don't know if that would be the case. Anyway, when I brought them in the house in the winter, I put them in a mixture of sphagnum with chunks of styrofoam, and so the sphagnum moss was extra airy. All orchids did okay, but not better than when they were in water. And in spite of being so airy, the sphagnum started to smell like mold. So recently I removed everybody from the sphagnum, and they all went to water. They seem happy so far, and the air is cleaner of bad smell, undoubtedly. And I decided that these two big falls will stay bare-rooted and will be watered daily, same as Asco Central. They seem to like this regime. The smaller falls will all be mounted. I got a nice piece of cork bark, as you can see here, and my husband, he likes so much to help, so I will ask him to cut it to size. And decisions made, it's time to finish this video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!